Hello, everybody, and welcome to Something Suddenly Came Up, the show that is about all things retro, 60s, 70s, and 80s. The Groovy Granny's here with me, and I'm her kid sis, Leann. And today we're going to talk about our favorite candies from when we were kids. So again, think 60s, 70s, 80s. I had to really kind of rack my brain a little bit, but my number one popped out immediately. So, okay, what's your number five?
Okay, well, keeping in mind that I am 10 years older than little sis, so my big candy time was really the 1960s.
Okay.
So most of my candy, all of my candy, I think, come from that time. Really, only one of them is still around, maybe two of them. So my number five was called Zotz,
Oh,
Zotz. And
okay.
they were like little, about the size of Jolly Ranchers. And you would put them in your mouth. They came in different flavors. And once you got to the inside, it was became this very fuzzy, bubbly kind of powder inside.
Were they outlawed?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but they were very, very popular. And like, kids would bring them to school with
Oh,
their in their
wow.
lunches, and people
What?
would trade them around, and
Okay.
it was like, the thing to
It was
have,
the
the
in
thing to
thing.
do. Yeah. And
Wait,
we
did
would
mom
all,
give you some to bring them in your lunch?
I don't remember.
Maybe Liz did. That's our mom's best friend. I bet she probably gave you some Zots to put in your lunch.
Knowing me, I probably got them from other kids at school. Like
Okay,
mom
got
probably would
it.
not have let me do that.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that could be the case, but yeah, I remember being like really into them. Like it was like such a weird feeling with it crackling. You remember Pop Rocks?
Oh, of
Where you would
course.
put like
Yeah.
a handful in your mouth and it was like blah 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 blah
Yeah,
inside.
yeah, yes.
It wasn't quite like that. It was more like bubbly, bubbly, like almost like you would foam at the mouth with it in a way. But it was the thing. It was the thing. Does any 60s people out
Like
there
I
remember
said, outlawed in 6 states.
they came right to my mind because they were so
Oh,
popular in whatever school I was in at the time. I went to several
oh
schools,
my
but anyway,
gosh.
um, yeah, I think it was like fifth grade, fifth and sixth
Okay.
grade, where
So
when a lot of these candies are from.
the name of it sounds very much like Willy Wonka would have it in his factory, Zots.
Yeah, they had these really colorful little packages, and they were,
Mhm.
the typical flavors that you could imagine at
I
the
love
time.
it. Well, my number five may be regional. Now, in the DC area, we in the 70s had a restaurant called Farrell's. Farrell's was supposed to
Ooh,
be, yeah,
it was fabulous fun.
yes, I'm sure. Farrell's claim to fame is it was supposed to feel very like what, early 1900s, like a
Or
very old
1920s,
fashioned.
I think.
Yes,
1920s.
1920s. The ice cream, they have food, but then ice cream, and it was always in that little metal bowl and it kept it real cold.
Yes.
But so at Farrell's, this is a side note. I get what's called a clown sundae. They would turn over the ice
Yes.
cream cone, put little eyes, etc. But when you go to pay at Farrell's, they're not foolish at Farrell's. You walk through a candy shop to get to
Yes.
the counter to pay. And it's this old-fashioned candy shop that like has your eyes spinning if you're a little kid. And
Very
they have those
colorful.
big, big lollipops on the stick, like Shirley Temple in that Good Ship lollipop song. And they had these lollipops like 6 inches long that were a twist.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
not saying they were good, but I had one maybe once or twice in my whole life, but they stand out in my memory. They're beautiful, right? And
It's
you're
like
like,
something that like Shirley Temple was licking when she was singing on the Good Ship Lollipop,
yes,
you know?
exactly. That exact size, like the size of your head. But I remember I would always lobby for something on the way out. It generally didn't work. But again, mom's friend Liz to the rescue. She got me
Yes.
one time and it always stood out. And it is a very specific taste and smell. It's like rainbow colors, very big lollipop. And like I said, I think it was mostly the novelty of it, but Farrell's and that smart marketing where they send you out through the candy shop.
And it was like the rainbow colors, but it like
Yeah.
swirled around like that,
Yes, like a
right?
pinwheel. It made like a
Yes.
pinwheel shape. And they're
Yes.
so big and they're right at checkout.
Yeah.
Barrel's
I was
lollipop.
like a young teen when we would go to that outdoor mall that was near our house, and Farrell's was there. And I
That's where I remember
remember they had a thing called the pig trough.
oh gosh.
And these guys would bring it out on their back, like on this like stretcher looking thing, and they would carry
And
it
then
out.
they put you on after.
And our friend, we would sit there, and each of us would try to eat a pig trough, and you would get a pin that said, "I made a pig of myself at Farrell's."
Wait, it's ice cream? The trough is full of ice cream?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
And I remember I did it once. Boy, was I sorry later. But
Wait, you mean with your friends, not alone?
no, I ate one alone. You have to eat it alone to get the pin. You know me. I wanted
Wait,
that.
but what no one knows about you is you were the pickiest eater. And if there's a plate of something, you've moved it, you've dissected it, you're like,
I'd smell it first.
that's it. You don't need anything. Oh my gosh. You must have been dying. Oh my gosh.
It was bad. It was a bad situation,
Did
but
girls have a drum they beat or something?
yes.
Yeah.
When you become the pig, it's a big celebration when you get your pin.
I remember you guys, this is the real way back machine for us. Yeah, that was, yeah. I remember it though. I do. Oh my gosh. So
But
number 5 for me,
place. That was
Farrell's
so
lollipops. That's it.
I love that. I love that you brought up Farrell's for
Yeah.
sure. So my number 4 is kind of a weird one, but they were sugar babies.
Oh, okay.
So first of all, like I'm sure we'll do cereals at some point, but you remember how they stopped using the word sugar in things?
Oh, yeah.
Like sugar smacks became honey smacks.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that these stayed named sugar babies. I don't know if those are still out there, but they were like the size of like Raisinets.
Yeah.
But they had caramel inside.
Yes. They'll get your teeth. They'll get your
They'll
teeth.
get your teeth. Not as bad as Milk Duds do.
Right,
but
right.
because these were smaller. But they were so good. And that was always my choice at the movie theater was sugar babies.
All right. Did they come in like a yellow? Am I confusing them with Milk Duds? They come in like a yellow little box?
Yes, a little bag.
Little
a yellow
bag.
bag
Oh,
with
okay.
writing on it
Okay.
that says sugar babies.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
Now,
Now,
still out there, try them.
I know, but now at this age, I'm like, oh, my fillings.
I don't eat caramel anymore, unfortunately.
I feel like I have a filling or two from the 70s. So I think it's probably best if I just leave them where they are.
I do.
That's a show for another day, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay. My number 4 makes me think of our dear cousins, Andy and Vicky, and I don't think they'd mind the shout out, is we would get, they still probably make them, but the little wax bottles, and you chaw off the top, drink the liquid, and then we would just chew the wax. I didn't eat them. Andy, I don't mean to say this about you, but knowing Andy, he chewed it and ate it because we would always get it on him for swallowing his gum. But we're airing all the family deep dirt now. But we liked the wax bottles. We love you, Andy, by the way. And the wax lips and the wax mustache, which is the grossest of all because it hooks in your nose, to wear before you chew it.
So these wax bottles are my number 1.
Oh, are they?
Yes. Do you want to know what the name of them is?
Yeah.
Or at least in the 60s, this was the name. Nick L. Nips.
Nickel
Nips.
Okay, sorry. Sounds gross. We didn't know this episode would be like an R rating, but
See? It means like nips.
Oh gosh. And maybe they cost a nickel?
I think that was it, but it was like Nick, N-I-K, and then capital L, and then nips. And
Hey,
it's like in a little container, like a
yes.
little beer case.
Is there any kid our age out there, and I say kid our age, that doesn't remember the feel of chewing that wax?
Yes, I would chew it. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
You did. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no, I chewed the wax. I just didn't swallow it.
No, I didn't swallow the wax.
Yeah. I chewed the wax. But yeah. And yeah, the wax lips and the wax mustache.
Yes, that was my number one because
Okay.
anytime we went anywhere, like I can remember the store Kresge's and
Yeah.
specifically, I would always get my little
Your
container.
nips. Strangely, she did not become a drinker.
No, I had my share of nips. That was it.
You know what? The inside of the nips, they taste like those awful things. They had them at Safeway. Those barrels that had the color,
Oh yes,
whatever.
that
They're
people put
called,
in their kids' lunch.
yeah, they're called, what are they called, people? You know what they are. You peel the foil off.
And
And
it just has a foil lid. That's all. So
yeah,
once, you
yes.
could
And there's just like a watered down kind of sugary
and
color
very
in
fake
there.
flavor. Very fake flavor.
Yes.
Oh, I loved those things.
And look, it's back in the day when we thought high C was fruit juice.
True.
Mom and Dad saw vitamin C and they were like,
it was so fun to just bite the lid off.
yeah,
Get the lid off, spit it
yeah,
out.
exactly. You're right, it is fun. And also, like you said about those, you only could get them at certain stores. They weren't everywhere. They weren't like at the People's Drug at the counter. You had to go to certain shops to get those.
No, in the 60s, they were everywhere.
Oh, were they? Okay.
You could get them at drug fair or dark drug.
Oh, okay. We're going through all the drugstores. That's for another day.
Probably the grocery store. And
yeah.
And Cress, you could get them. All those kind of places for sure. They were readily available. Probably they got more rare when they
came around. Probably, yeah.
And I'm sure they weren't still called nickel nips.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Oh my word.
Oh man. All right. So what's your number 3? Am I wrong? Or
you didn't do your number 4. Your number 4, did you?
Yeah, my number 4 is the wax bottles.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So my number 3, these were the rage when I was in 6th grade. And again, so they were called Big Buddies. And they were this long, flat thing of bubble gum.
Oh.
They came in a bunch of different flavors and they were so popular and everybody would try to get all the different flavors and everything. There was this very entrepreneurial boy at school.
There always is.
Who would have a bunch of them in his back pocket and he's selling them to us for like a nickel or whatever. And I thought, wow, that's pretty inventive.
There's always one of those kids at school. So that is very smart to do, actually.
Yeah, very smart.
Like I'm keeping a worm in my back pocket for you.
Millionaire or something. He probably
is. Yeah. It's a side note. This probably was illegal, but that's okay. We had a kid on the playground in our school who got Star Wars figures, like still in the boxes for his birthday, and sold them on the playground.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
He's probably a rich guy right now as well. Yes.
Himself, he didn't save them because he could
probably sell in the boxes. I know. Oh my gosh.
You just tell those little entrepreneurs, you know.
That's smart. They saw a demand and they're like, I'm gonna meet that demand right here for you guys, and the convenience of the kickball court. Now my number 3 may still be around, or maybe it comes and goes, but it's very indicative of being a little kid. I remember you're supposed to only have one at a time, but you want to have the whole pack because it's so tasty. And that's fruit stripe gum. It had a little rainbow zebra on it. Remember those?
Oh, yes. And again, let's bring up Andrew.
Yes.
You did it, Andrew. Do you see me?
In
fact, used to swallow his fruit stripe gum.
He did, but in fairness to him, each little stick of gum, so it's very much like juicy fruit in the stick format, is striped of a certain flavor. And man, it does make you want to put all the flavors in at one time.
And when you first chew them, you're right. It's like such good flavor, but
there's receptors in your brain that are like.
That's flavor did not hang around long at
Not
all.
long, but those first two chaws, you heard the Brady Bunch singing Sunshine Days with some big like this.
Yes.
It was good stuff though, right? I don't know if it's still out, you guys, but fruit stripe, maybe like penny candy at the Cape, they have fruit stripe gum. I don't know, but delicious.
I think because in one of the
Delicious.
towns nearby, they have like a vintage
Yeah.
candy store, and
Yeah.
they have those in there. Even
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel, I think a lot of times has
Oh, yeah.
vintage candy. I
Yeah. But
bet
those
it's
were good.
there. I bet it's
You
there.
are right though. The flavor did not last long, but those few seconds it changed your life. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Oh gosh. Yes.
oh, Lord. All right, my number two has a little bit of a tragic story. So
Okay.
this is when I was pretty young, I would say like 5 or 6, maybe. I was obsessed with circus peanuts.
Oh.
These are not peanuts. These are those orange shaped, they're shaped like a peanut in the shell, but they're like orange and they're kind of marshmallowy.
They're
I
the oddest texture. They're the oddest texture.
and so I loved those. I would eat those all the time. And then one time, and I don't know if mom's friend is watching. If she is, hello, Liz. Um, she should correct me in the memory of this. But we pulled into this store called Dart Drug. And as we pulled in, the roof of the store caught on fire.
Oh, I do
And
remember that story.
and I was so scared. Like I was terrified because it's a store we went into all the time. And I was eating circus peanuts at the
Oh.
time. And it traumatized me so much. I never ate them again. And my daughters laugh because we'll be in a store and they'll be like, "Look, mom," because
Oh.
they know I don't even like to look at them.
I remember going again to, I'm sorry for this, Barton. Des, come here. Come and let everybody see this loud mouth.
Come here, Des.
Come on. Come on.
Show your cute
This
face.
is the cause of that loud barking, this small face. And now his hackles are up, so he's going to continue to bark.
Hi, Des.
I remember, here he is now. He's tapping me on, yeah. I remember that I was with grandma and she bought circus peanuts. And if you've never had them, gang, look them up. They're a strange orange color. They are shaped like a peanut. They're probably like 2 inches long. And they're not soft like marshmallow. They're
Yeah,
kind of stiff. And
they're dense.
they have a taste that I think once you taste one, it'll stay with you the rest of your life. Like
Yeah.
literally stay with you.
Yeah.
It's a specific flavor. And a
No, when I
very,
was little, I loved them. Like I
yeah,
would
did
get
you?
them.
Oh my gosh. They are definitely indicative of a time. I'm sure you could still get them in, like you said, because you can
Again,
get
probably
retro
like
candy.
Cracker Barrel or something.
But
Yeah.
oh, the texture, the taste, whew, they are acquired taste, yes.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
My number two, I believe, made a comeback. Now, our mom said they were popular in the 50s or maybe the 60s, and then they went away and came back. But it's called a Sky Bar. It's chocolate, it's in 4 little squares. One of them is fudge, one is peanut butter, one is marshmallow. And what's the fourth square? Do you know, Di? Somebody out there knows. The fourth square is
Marshmallow and is it
caramel.
just
I didn't say caramel. I didn't say
okay?
caramel.
Yeah,
So it's very tasty.
it is.
But it was our mom's favorite candy bar,
I
the
do
Sky
remember
Bar. Yep, it's
I
got
do
4 little sections. You can pop them off, and they're 4 separate flavors, but very good.
again, I think you can get those at like
I think
Cracker
you
Barrel
can.
in the more, where
I
they
think
carry
you
the
can.
vintage candy.
I remember being at Cape Cod with her when she was older, and we went into a penny candy shop. She's like, they have a Sky Bar, and I had never really seen one, but she was so excited for the Sky Bar. But yeah, apparently, I guess they came out in the 50s or early 60s to start with, but very tasty and a little taste of each flavor. So in one bar.
Those
Not
were good.
that no kickbacks from Sky Bar here, gang.
A case is gonna arrive at your door.
Exactly. Hey, I'll take them. Okay, and your number one was the wax?
Was the wax bottles. But let me say one that I had to leave off my
Please
list,
give me an honorable mention.
primarily because I never could find what the name of them were. But they came in a little long thing like this, and they were individual of those like jelly candies that had a sugar outside, and when you bit them, it was like gelatin.
It's not Chuckles, is it? Are those Chuckles?
No, I know Chuckles. I saw that they stayed square, but these were shaped like a leaf.
Oh.
And I loved the green ones. They were spearmint.
I remember one year, mom made you a beautiful birthday cake because you're a December baby. And she made this cake and she poked holes and put red and green gelatin down. The frosting was like a cream, not cream cheese, it was a whipped cream frosting.
Yeah,
And then she made holly out of those that you're talking about.
I do remember
And
that.
and you know what? She came home from cheerleading and was like,
No, I didn't.
you were a little bit like, thanks.
No, I was cool back then.
No, teens, you're a teen, it's all right.
Majoritis, I guess. I'm sure she worked very hard on it too. I tried to make one of those poke cakes, and it's
It was
not
beautiful.
they're
Guys, you
beautiful,
cut
but
it and it looks like tie-dye inside. And this was like Christmas tie-dye.
yes, it was.
It was
I
tasty.
remember it was had red and green on the inside,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
I think that's like Jello you put in those.
It was Jello. Yes. She had to get the two little packets and poured it down there and pour it down when it's obviously when it's liquid still, and then it freezes. I don't know, it goes in the refrigerator, but I remember watching her make it.
If I recall, it was delicious.
But on the top was those spearmint
I
leaves.
do
She had little
remember that.
holly on the top.
I do
Yeah.
remember that. I wonder what they were called.
I don't know. I have no idea. But you're right, they're spearmint flavored. Spearmint
Yes,
flavored. Exactly.
but they had like red ones and stuff too. But maybe they weren't
Yes.
shaped like a leaf. I can't remember.
No, I feel like the green may have been shaped like a leaf, or maybe
Yeah,
she
the
shaped them
green
into.
definitely was.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But no, I definitely remember those for sure. My number one, anybody that hears this right now is going to have a big taste for it and be sorry they can't get it. Although there's probably places you can get it. Like you said, again, you can get everything. But it's called a marathon bar. Now, for a
Oh,
while, Snickers revived some other thing that they called marathon or whatever. This is like a foot long. It's braided and it is this delicious outside of chocolate and the inside's caramel.
yes,
So
so good. So good. And so I remember being so disappointed when they took that off the market for a
oh
while.
my gosh, yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
know why they did. It
Oh,
was
so
very
good.
popular.
Yeah, so good. I don't know why either, but that's my number one.
Wow.
That's my number one memory of a candy that sticks out in my mind that's retro that I'm not sure you can get again for sure.
Yeah.
But very good. And
That's
that
fun.
little braid.
I totally remember the braiding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I also used to get at the movie theater those they were like chocolate circles like this, and they had like white sprinkles on top.
Oh, snow caps. Snow
Snow
caps.
caps.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
they may still have those.
I
That's
think
such
we do too.
specific theater food. Yes. Snow caps. Yes. Those were
Those were
good.
always popular at the movie theater. And then, of course, like goobers and raisinets.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep,
It's
that's
good
true.
and plenty,
Good and
which
plenty.
I
Oh
thought was
God.
awful. I know. I hated good and plenty. Good and
Because there's
fruity
the
was
pink,
okay, but
there's the white, and there's the licorice.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
And then they
right?
had good and fruity. Those were
Good and
okay.
fruity was pretty good. Yeah, good
Yeah,
and plenty's. I'm not, if you're a licorice person, they're delicious. But if
yeah.
you're not and you hit that wrong one in there, you're
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
oh,
You're like, oh
yeah,
no.
what have I done?
Well, I'm dying to hear everybody's favorite
I
candy.
am too. And did any of this jog you down memory lane? Oh my gosh, right?
I
Some of the things.
apologize for this noise, everyone. My neighbor has suddenly decided to do some sort of lawn maintenance. I don't know why.
Well, you know what? That's how we do this show. We've got barking dogs, we've got neighbors on their lawnmower. That's okay. That's how we do it, just for fun.
It's
Oh,
part of life.
it is. It is. We're keeping it real around here, keeping it real. All
Yes.
right. Well,
Yeah.
everybody, like my sis said, drop your top five favorite retro candies, 1960s through the 80s, and your memories thereof. Anything we forgot, anything you're like, what about this one? Or if you remember any of the things we mentioned and you want to share your recollection of those, please do. And as always, subscribe. We want to keep you guys in our Wayback Machine with us on our ride every week. And yeah, so awesome. Nice job.
And I did want to remind people, I told some people on my Facebook, but we'll be putting out a few more than usual at first. And a lot of them will go out on Thursdays now as opposed to Sundays. So keep a lookout for us. And if you subscribe, you'll be notified when we put up a new video. That's the great part about that. And it doesn't cost anything.
That's
It's
right.
free
That's
to
right.
enjoy us
Yes, just to enjoy the magic. That is the
within
two of us.
reason.
And Des and her neighbor. Oh my gosh. And if you guys have anything you want us to talk about, if you guys remember something from the 60s, 70s, 80s that you're like, hey, let's chat about this. What do you guys think about that? We would love to know. So again, drop that in the comments. And thank you so much, Groovy Granny. This was fun as always. Love you, sis.
Just
And
very quickly, may I
yeah,
just give a shout out to my camera friend who recommended that I try to get a different camera. I did. I hope she'll let me know if she thinks it looks better, if
yeah,
I'm a
thanks.
little closer, a little clearer.
Yeah.
So shout out to her. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We love the feedback. We really do.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it. All right. Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Until next time, something will suddenly come up again.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.